Hello there. It's Jen Pitta with By the Shore Stamping. Happy Tuesday. Welcome into the newest edition of Teach Me Tuesday. And today I have something a little bit different for you. As you can see, I've got a little basket here. I can't put it under the camera because it's too big and all you would see is a blur of stuff. But I'm going to show you what's in it. And then I'm going to hopefully create something for you. So what this basket is actually my card basket. It's kind of my portable little, I have a few minutes to make a card, so let me pull together some bits and pieces. So what's in it is a variety of things. They're all in little bags. I have this bag here has some leftover paper pumpkin stuff from the paper pumpkin kits. So if I have leftover bits and pieces, I throw it in there. Then I have a bag here, which is, look at this thing. It's chock full. This is my Big Shot remnants, so anything I've kind of cut out with the Big Shot or punched, and I have leftover bits and pieces, so I just kind of throw them in here. I don't know if you're like me, but when I do a project, I will oftentimes have an idea, and I think it's going to work great, and then when I actually start assembling it, it just doesn't work. So I end up throwing that little piece aside, and I move on to something else. So, these are all kind of those remnants. And of course, because I teach classes constantly, I also have a lot more extras, as you can see. This little bag here is my embossed cardstock. So all of this is already embossed for me. This here is my little bag of stamped whatnots. So these were all things that I had stamped at some point for a project and didn't find a home on that project. So I just threw it in the bag. There's a little Tasty Treats guy from that. I think these are actually from a video. So this was a video too. So some of this is just kind of little bits and pieces that I produced while I was doing something else, or this was like a leftover card front for a swap that I did, and I didn't have enough of the rest of the elements, so I just threw the part that I did have finished in here. So as you can see, there's greetings, there's images, there's all sorts of stuff in here. So that's another bag in my little box. I have this one. This one's one I added recently. It's my pattern paper bag. So this is just scrap pieces that are kind of too small to go back in my file systems, but they're too pretty to throw away. So I have those. This is sort of my embellishment bag, so anything that was from a kid or left over. Some of the stuff is even like from my mom. Like if I had a pretty little thing in, and I can't find anything at the moment, but like some sort of little button that I thought was really pretty that used to be my grandmother's or something, I would throw it in here. You know, leftover rhinestones that we don't carry anymore. Some little paper clips, pieces of lace doilies, anything that I can use. I loved this paper. It was the flocked paper, so it kind of got stuck in with the embellishments, even though it could go in the paper too. So I've got all sorts of little trinkety kind of stuff in here that I can use for embellishing. Then I have my ribbon bag. So this is all my little random scraps of ribbon. And then last but not least is a pretty decent sized stack of card fronts. So these are all card fronts that I had already cut and just hadn't used. Either they were left over from card kits, or a lot of times when I prep for a class, it might be like an odd number or something, so I throw the extra ones in my little bin for future use. So now I've got all of these little elements, and I would often, I haven't done one like this in a while, but sometimes what I'll do is I will actually just take this basket to a crop with me, and I'll just literally work out of the basket. So obviously you'd want to bring, if you do that, like if you're just doing a crop and you have a basket like this set up, you'd want to bring your basket, which is very portable, very easy, and then I usually bring all my inks, and that way I have any color. Actually, you know what? I don't even really need that a lot of times, because, I mean, I probably will still do that, because a lot of this stuff is already stamped, remember? So, you may not need to do that. You may want to obviously bring some, you definitely want to bring some more cardstock, probably, just in case. But even still, I like to challenge myself to see if I can make something just using the supplies in the basket. Oh yeah, all sorts of things get stuck in here. So let's see if I can do that for you right now and show you just how easy it is to work from this basket and not actually add anything extra, really. So what I would normally do, I wouldn't start with that actually. I'd usually start with my leftover stamp stuff. And I know I need a lot of thank you stuff. Thank you cards, they call those. Because I had a ton of orders during Celebration. Thank you very much for all of you that shopped with me. So I am behind on my thank you cards. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I have in here to create a thank you card. Now, if this is not like inspiring, I don't know what would be. Like seriously, just kind of thumbing through this stuff makes me so happy. Let's see. Oh, I have another thank you here. So sometimes I'll just go through and pick out the things that I know I want to work with. So here's another thank you. So I'll need an image and I'll need a greeting. Look at this pretty one. That was from a swap too. Oh, that's cute. That's old. That's very old. It's been in there a really long time. Maybe it should find a home. Let's see. What else? Oh, that's cute too. That's one of my favorite papers. This is actually my wedding album paper. This is like looking at old photos in here. It's like the history of my career. Look, I can do a double because I've got 2 of those. Oh, I got 3 of those, so I could actually do multiples. Look at that. Maybe I'll work on that. The trick with this one is we don't have that cardstock anymore, but I can totally make it work. Let's go ahead and try and do something with that. Let me move this stuff out of the way now that I made a great big giant mess. So we'll move that. And let's see what I can come up with. Now, like I said, obviously I have a lot of stuff because I do a lot of prep for classes and whatnot. And I haven't really done this in a really long time in terms of making cards out of my little card basket. So that's part of it too. So my next step would be to figure out what color base I want. I kind of like this sort of crumb, you know I love crumb cake, right? So I think I'm going to go with the crumb cake. And I think because this is such a small little element, I'm going to need some embossing to really make this fill up. So let me grab, I don't think I have any of the Coastal Cabana in here. Like I said, that's the color I used for my wedding album. So I kind of use most of that up. But look, this one's only embossed. It's got a little spot up the top, so that actually might look really cute. So let me do that. And I think it needs a little bit of texture, a little bit of ribbon. So let me see what I've got in here. I've got, ooh, looky. I don't know if it's big enough. I got a cute little ruffle in the Coastal. It's like a little treasure hunt. I love doing it this way. I've also got that one. So, oh, and I've got these too. That could be fun. So many options. And remember, I've got multiples of these, so maybe whoa, this is a long one. Maybe I do a little bit of a mixture. And let's see, do I have anything in my big shots here that I could maybe throw in? Do I have 2 of those? I do. I think that might look pretty. So let's see what I can come up with. So this actually is a little bit smaller. I wonder if I can pull, it's got the, so this is 3 3/4 by 5 instead of the 4 by 5 1/4. So it's not the complete, what am I trying to say? It's not the complete full mat to the card. So let me see if I've got any crushed curry in here. I actually think that may be crushed curry. I don't know if I like that though. At least not with the green, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? What should I do? I kind of like it without. I wish I had the cabana. Either that or we do yellow and no green. Totally winging this, people. Doing this on the fly. I think I really like the green, so I think I'm going to pull that out, and we'll just have a little bit more of a border. Let's see what it looks like when I actually have it without the yellow. Where should I put it? Do I want both of them, or just one? Maybe I don't want the leaves. This is literally what happens in my head, see? You get a little insight into my crazy. Oh, maybe that works. and maybe one. I'll have to trim off the little thing here. Those might be two different colors, so maybe I'll separate these. I think they are two different colors. And let's see. Let's pull that out. Let's see what I can do here. I love this little ruffle ribbon. A little secret, I have a stash of this hidden away so that when I ever do finish my wedding album, I'll have it still, because that's the color of my album. This is the paper, actually. So I don't normally keep the retired stuff, but in this case, it was important. I might actually just put a little bit of this underneath the banner, I think, and maybe cut it there, or will that look weird? I think it looks weird to have it out. So yeah, let's do that. Sometimes you just have to commit. Let me find my adhesive. Hopefully this has stuff in it, because I don't think my other one is around. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive along the edge of that. And then I'm going to lay it down on my ribbon. And I'm going to give a little extra on this side so that I can cut off that wonky edge. So, I don't know about you, but I love seeing people's process. So if you like this, let me know. And if you don't, let me know that too, because it always helps for me to know what is good and what is not. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those off. Got that one on an angle. Whoops, sorry. Bumped the camera. Like that. Well, that's kind of fun, right? I love the little pop of glitter. I might have to add some more glitter. We'll see. All right, and then what else do I have? Anything else that might be necessary? I'm looking in my bin of stuff here. Oh, I have this one. Is this flower better? Well, there's really no flowers. I think that's what's bothering me. So why would I have leaves with no flowers? What else do I have? Sorry, it's hard to look in this one. Let's see. Oh, I have a coastal cabana. Coastal cabana. Banner. Wow, that's a hard one to say. Circle. If I can pull that out. And I think I have a cute little silver heart. Don't know if that can come into play. I have a bunch of these from a shaker card I did recently. Although that's Sahara. Maybe this guy. Like that. Oh, it's a different silver. I don't really love that anyway. This might not be too bad. Let me see what happens. You know me and my ribbons. I do like that. So let's see if I do a little knot over here. I should do like a little thing sometime and time myself and see how many I can make from my little card making stash. I'm going to tie a little knot here. If I didn't talk so much, I might be able to make more. This is my problem at crops too, because I chat too much. I'm going to cut those like that. And then let's put this back and see what we think. Maybe I need to pop that? What do you think? You know I like to pop things. And maybe ink. Let me see what else I've got. I really wish I had the Coastal Cabana in a background. What if I do this? Because there's my perfect mat. Although I kind of liked the space around that, so nope, let's not do that. Let's pull this one back in, just for... Oops. Stick that under there. It's hard because I like to stand up and walk away in order to get the full vibe, but I I think I like the softer look of this. Do I have a crumb cake one, actually? That might do it. I've got stars, but I don't think that's really the pattern I'm looking for, but let's give it a whirl, see what it looks like. You can't really even tell what it is, so it's kind of pointless. Let's go with this. Okay. And is there anything else I need in here? What do I have for embellishments over here? Oh, I have some pearls. Maybe a few little pearls. Ooh, wait, I got sequins. Sorry, I'm off the thing. Off the camera. Got some sequins that are kind of like that color. Maybe I pull that in? What do you think? Too bad this wasn't interactive and you could answer. Alright, let's see. I've got a couple of these. Get off me. Sequins are so fun, but they're so staticky. Okay. Let's do that. Maybe one up there. Not a fan of that either. All right. Any other? I think I'm just gonna commit because I don't really see anything else. Sorry for the pause there. I thought somebody was trying to come into my room. And I didn't. I wasn't expecting anyone, so that kind of sent me for a little loop. Alright, I did see but those are vanilla. Do I want some regular pearls? I think I need, if I was going to do that, I would need smaller ones. Oh, you know what I did see? Where did I see that? Oh, I know what I can do. I have this. I think I found it. I think I'm good. I think I figured it out. I have this metallic twine, which I love, and since I've got a little bit of silver in there, I'm gonna go ahead and line this up and put it under there. Let's see. So I'm just gonna kind of wrap this around here, and we'll cut off a piece. And then, that never really works for me. Here, pop this down into the tape. Oh, what a mess I made. Come on. Alright, we're going to start over with this because clearly that did not work the way I wanted. So I'll just do some loop-de-loos. We'll do some this way, and that way, and that should probably, well, we only got one little piece left, so we'll do one more. Like that. Okay. And then we'll stick this like that. Okay. I think that's working. And then maybe a few little pearlies. I think I like it. I'm going to pop this and see. I think this is really good technique if you like give yourself a time limit too, because obviously you could sit here and hem and haw about every little decision all afternoon. But what I like about this is it kind of limits your options. You're just working with what you have already created and putting it together in a pleasing little design. So, whoops, don't get stuck to that yet. I love this metallic thread, but it can be a little maddening sometimes when you're trying to work with it. Okay, edge, put that up against the edge, make sure it's straight, and commit. Whoops, my little pearl fell off, and this guy is supposed to be tucked under, so I'm going to cut him off. There we go. Put that down. Oh, that pearl didn't have any sticky. Come on. And this one's stuck to my finger. Goodness, it's a comedy of errors today. There we go. Okay. Then a little bit of adhesive. Actually, I like to do quite a bit when I've got embossing, just because it tends to fall off easier. And you know what, now that I just stuck that down, I was just thinking, I'm like, you know what I probably should have done was put it on white. And that would have been a like really elegant white on white thing. Let's see if I can actually recreate it again. Although I don't know if I have any more of that. I think I have enough. Yeah, here, let's do this quickly. I'm going to do it again because I had extras. Oh, I don't know if I have enough of this, but we'll maybe just do a little bit under here. But we'll see which one you like better. I think I'm going to like the white one better, honestly, but you never know. I don't have quite enough of this, so I'm going to just kind of center it here, like that. A little ruffle. I think I had another one of those white gross grains. Let me grab that. And we'll tie that around. I might have to skip the silver cord. I don't know if I have any more of that. I did have another piece, but it's so fine, I don't know where it went. It's probably attached to my clothes somewhere. Oh wait, I see it. It's right in front of me, of course. You can probably see it. Oh no, you can't. I was going to say you can probably see it in the screenshot, but you can't, so good. I don't feel as dumb now, because it literally is right in front of me. Is that not always the way? Okay, so do that. Snip, snip. Then I'm going to do a little bit of adhesive. It's really easier once you kind of know what you're doing. I'm going to do a little of this, wrap that around. We'll try it this way again, see if it works better. Plop that down. And stick that. Okay, some dimensionals on the back of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Come off. 3, 4. Okay. And then we'll stick this under there. Oops, come on. And I don't want those showing on the side. So we'll do that. Whoops. I just undid that. We'll get rid of that. There we go. Play with that a little bit. Okay. And then that goes down. Oops, sorry. Keep banging the video camera. It's actually pretty low in order for you to be able to see what I'm doing. So, put that there, and I don't think I have enough of the pearls, so... Oh wait, yes I do. I was actually thinking I can use those. But it actually might have been better if I could use rhinestones, because then it will bring in the bling. But I don't have enough of those in there. And if I was going to cheat, I could cheat and just go onto my desk, because I have them right under there. But I won't. I'm going to use just what's in my little kit, just to prove my point that it's really kind of cool, because you really don't need to bring anything else but your little card making stash. So as you collect stuff, you can just kind of file it away in your little baggies, and you can make cards on the go. So there you go. What do you think? Do you like the brown base or the white base? I think I do like the white one better. It's much more elegant to me, but I like them both. So there you go. 2 cards in, it took me about 20 minutes, but still kind of fun. So again, for the little kit, I have any embossed pieces. I have my die cut pieces. I have my ribbon bag, so ribbons. I have my embellishment bag. I have my stamp bag, which is now all over my table. And then I also have my, what else? Oh, I guess that was it. And then my card bases. Oh, and no, somewhere in there is my paper bag too, like my little designer series paper stuff. Here it is. And so you have the paper with the little leftover paper, pattern paper. And there you go. So that's all you kind of need to assemble yourself a little making kit, and then you can make cards on the go. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great week, and we'll see you again for Teach Me Tuesday. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.